What if I told you that some of the seeds you're eating every day could be secretly poisoning you? Stay with me, because these 6 seeds are dangerous, and you need to know which ones to avoid right now. Seeds are typically seen as a healthy snack, but some carry hidden dangers that can seriously affect your health. In this video, we'll expose the 6 most dangerous seeds that could be doing more harm than good. By the end, you'll know which seeds to avoid and how to make safer snack choices moving forward. Don't miss out, watch all the way through, and if you find this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more essential health tips. The 3 best and most healthy seeds you should eat. Before we dive into the dangerous seeds, let's start by highlighting the healthy ones. These 3 seeds are packed with vital nutrients, fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats that support your body in powerful ways. Let's take a look at the top 3 healthiest seeds you should be adding to your diet. 1. Chia seeds, the fiber and omega-3 powerhouse. Chia seeds might be tiny, but they pack a serious nutritional punch. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and protein, making them a perfect addition to your diet if you're looking to boost heart health, digestion, and overall energy. These seeds are rich in fiber, which not only supports digestion but helps you feel full longer, making them great for weight management. Their high antioxidant content protects your cells from damage caused by free radicals, helping to keep your skin and body looking and feeling young. Plus, the plant-based omega-3 fatty acids in chia seeds help fight inflammation and promote heart health. You can easily add chia seeds to your daily routine by sprinkling them over your cereal, stirring them into yogurt, or blending them into smoothies. A fun and easy way to enjoy them is by soaking them overnight to make a creamy chia pudding, perfect for breakfast or a snack. 2. Flax seeds, the antioxidant and hormone balancer. Flax seeds are packed with nutrients that promote overall wellness. They're especially high in lignans, which are antioxidants that help protect against cell damage and support hormonal balance, particularly in women. The fiber in flax seeds aids digestion and helps regulate blood sugar levels, while the omega-3 fatty acids provide anti-inflammatory benefits that support heart health. Flax seeds also offer a good dose of lignans, which have been shown to support healthy hormone levels, making them a top choice for anyone looking to balance their body naturally. To get the most out of flax seeds, it's best to consume them ground, as this helps your body absorb the nutrients more efficiently. You can easily add them to smoothies, sprinkle them on your salads, or mix them into your baking recipes like muffins or pancakes for a nutritional boost. 3. Sunflower seeds, the vitamin E and heart health boosters. Sunflower seeds aren't just a tasty snack, they're an excellent source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage and promotes overall heart health. These seeds also contain healthy fats and magnesium, which are essential for maintaining muscle and nerve function. The high vitamin E content in sunflower seeds plays a critical role in maintaining youthful, glowing skin and reducing the risk of heart disease. Additionally, the magnesium found in sunflower seeds supports your body's muscle function and helps keep your nerves in check. Snack on them directly for a quick and satisfying treat, sprinkle them over your salads for a crunchy texture, or mix them into homemade granola for an added nutrient boost. Now that we've covered the best seeds, let's talk about the 6 most dangerous seeds. These seeds might seem harmless, but if consumed improperly or in excess, they can have serious consequences for your health. The 6 most dangerous seeds you should avoid. 1. Apple seeds, the cyanide risk. Apple seeds may look innocuous, but they contain a compound called amygdalin, which, when metabolized by the body, can turn into cyanide, a highly toxic substance. Although the amount of cyanide released from apple seeds is relatively small, consuming them in large quantities can pose a risk. The danger comes from the way apple seeds are processed in the body, especially if they're chewed or crushed. While you would need to eat a large number of seeds, usually more than a dozen for an adult, to experience serious health effects, even smaller amounts over time can cause toxic buildup. Symptoms of cyanide poisoning can range from dizziness and headaches to nausea, confusion, and in extreme cases, difficulty breathing or even organ damage. To avoid any potential risk, it's a good idea to always discard the seeds when you eat an apple. Simply removing and throwing away the seeds ensures you get all the sweet, healthy benefits of the fruit without the possibility of accidental exposure to cyanide. By taking this simple precaution, you can continue to enjoy apples safely without worrying about the potential dangers of their seeds. 2. Cherry pits, another cyanide danger. Much like apple seeds, cherry pits contain a compound called amygdalin, which, when metabolized, turns into cyanide, a potent and dangerous toxin. While consuming a single cherry pit or two might not cause any harm, chewing or swallowing a significant number of pits can lead to serious health issues. Cyanide poisoning from cherry pits can result in symptoms such as dizziness, confusion, headaches, nausea, and in extreme cases, difficulty breathing or even unconsciousness. The danger primarily arises when the pits are crushed or chewed, as this releases the amygdalin. The risk increases if large quantities of pits are consumed, especially by children or animals, who might be more sensitive to toxins. To avoid any potential health risks, always remove the pits before eating cherries. By doing so, you can safely enjoy the sweet, juicy fruit without the danger of accidental poisoning. This simple step ensures that you can indulge in cherries worry-free, knowing you've eliminated any potential risks. Quick reminder, if you're loving these health tips, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on life-changing information like this. 3. Apricot seeds, potentially legal in large quantities. Apricot seeds have gained some attention for being marketed as having potential anti-cancer benefits, but what many don't realize is that they, too, contain amygdalin, which can break down into cyanide when metabolized by the body. While apricot seeds in small amounts may not pose an immediate danger, consuming large quantities can lead to cyanide poisoning, which can be deadly in extreme cases. Ingesting too many apricot seeds can cause symptoms like nausea, vomiting, dizziness, confusion, and even respiratory failure if not treated. The risks of cyanide poisoning are significantly higher when these seeds are consumed raw, as the amygdalin is not neutralized. In rare cases, excessive consumption has been linked to fatalities, particularly when large amounts are consumed over time or in unprocessed form. To stay safe, it's best to avoid consuming apricot seeds unless they have been processed to remove the harmful compounds. Opt for the fruit itself, which offers a wealth of vitamins and antioxidants without the risks associated with its seeds. By sticking to the fleshy part of the apricot, you can still enjoy its health benefits without putting yourself at risk. 4. Poppy seeds, the opioid link. Poppy seeds are a common ingredient in many baked goods, but they come with an unexpected risk. They can be contaminated with trace amounts of morphine and codeine, both of which are opioid substances. These natural compounds are present on the surface of the seeds and can make their way into your system when you consume them. While poppy seeds in moderation are generally considered safe for most people, consuming large quantities or eating them regularly can lead to unintended consequences. One of the most common issues associated with poppy seed consumption is false positive drug tests. Even a small amount of poppy seeds can trigger a positive result for opiates, as the trace amounts of morphine and codeine can be detectable in urine tests. Additionally, consuming too many poppy seeds could affect your nervous system, causing symptoms such as drowsiness, dizziness, and in extreme cases, respiratory depression. This is particularly concerning for individuals with opioid sensitivities or those on certain medications. To stay safe, if you're planning to undergo a drug test or have concerns about opioid sensitivity, it's a good idea to limit your intake of poppy seeds. This simple precaution will help you avoid any issues related to false positive drug results and keep your body in balance. Enjoy poppy seeds in moderation and be mindful of the potential effects. 5. Tomato seeds, a risk for kidney stones. While tomato seeds themselves aren't inherently toxic, they do contain oxalates, naturally occurring compounds that can contribute to the formation of kidney stones in certain individuals. For people who are already prone to kidney stones, consuming large amounts of tomatoes or their seeds could potentially worsen the situation. Oxalates combined with calcium in the body to form calcium oxalate crystals, which are a primary component of most kidney stones. If you're someone who has a history of kidney stones or is at risk for them, eating tomatoes and their seeds in large quantities may increase the likelihood of stones developing, causing pain and other health issues. To minimize your risk, it's recommended that individuals susceptible to kidney stones limit their consumption of tomato seeds. You can still enjoy the nutritional benefits of tomatoes by focusing on the flesh of the fruit, which contains fewer oxalates. This allows you to enjoy tomatoes without the added risk of aggravating kidney stone formation. 6. Pumpkin seeds, the lead risk. Pumpkin seeds are widely loved for their crunchy texture and nutritional benefits, but they can sometimes present a hidden danger, potential contamination with lead. This risk arises particularly when the seeds are grown in soil that has been contaminated with lead, often due to industrial pollution or the use of lead-based pesticides in the past. Over time, consuming lead-contaminated seeds can accumulate in the body, leading to lead poisoning. Lead poisoning can have serious health consequences, including damage to the nervous system, kidney dysfunction, and even developmental issues in children. Symptoms of lead poisoning can range from headaches and abdominal pain to more severe effects, such as memory loss, behavioral changes, and organ failure in extreme cases. To avoid the risks of lead exposure, it's important to buy organic pumpkin seeds whenever possible, as organic farming practices are more likely to use clean, lead-free soil. Additionally, look for certifications that ensure the seeds have been grown in safe, uncontaminated environments. By choosing carefully sourced pumpkin seeds, you can enjoy their many health benefits without worrying about harmful contaminants. And there you have it, the 3 best seeds to boost your health and the 6 most dangerous seeds you should avoid. Seeds can be a fantastic addition to your diet when chosen wisely, but it's essential to stay informed about the risks some seeds may pose. You've been told nuts are one of the healthiest snacks you can eat. High in protein, full of good fats, great for your heart. But what if I told you that's not the full story? In fact, some of the most common nuts, the ones you see in every health aisle and trail mix, could be causing inflammation, weight gain, and even serious long-term health issues. Today, we're diving deep into the 6 most dangerous nuts you should seriously consider avoiding. Some might shock you, especially the ones that are marketed as superfoods. You might be unknowingly sabotaging your health with every bite. Stick around until the end, because the last one is the most misleading of them all, and it might be sitting in your kitchen right now. If you care about your health and want the real truth about what you're putting in your body, hit that like button and subscribe for more health tips like this. When most people think of a healthy snack, nuts are usually at the top of the list, and for good reason. They're packed with nutrients that can support your heart, brain, skin, and more. But here's the thing, not all nuts are created equal. While some can be incredibly beneficial, others can actually do more harm than good, especially if you eat them the wrong way or in excess. So before we get into the most dangerous nuts you should avoid, let's start with the good guys, the healthiest nuts you should be eating. These are the nutritional powerhouses that can boost your energy, protect against chronic disease, and help you feel your best. The healthiest nuts you should be eating. 1. Walnuts, the brain-boosting nut. First up, walnuts. These brain-shaped beauties are often hailed as one of the healthiest nuts you can eat, and for good reason. Walnuts are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health. They help reduce inflammation, sharpen memory, and even support overall cognitive function. Studies have shown that regular walnut consumption may lower your risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. But it doesn't stop there. Walnuts are also packed with polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that protect your cells from free radical damage. Plus, they're great for your gut health, helping to feed the good bacteria in your digestive system. Just remember, they're calorie-dense, so enjoy in moderation. 2. Almonds, the cholesterol control. Next, we've got almonds, small but mighty. These crunchy nuts are rich in vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that helps your body fight off cellular damage. But what really makes almonds shine is their impact on cholesterol. They've been shown to lower LDL, the bad kind, and raise HDL, the good kind, making them a powerful ally for heart health. On top of that, almonds are high in calcium, making them great for strong bones, and they help regulate blood sugar levels, which is especially important for people with diabetes. Want to protect your heart, bones, and blood sugar? Almonds are a must-have in your daily diet. 3. Peanuts, the heart and brain help. For now, let's talk about peanuts. Technically a legume, but nutritionally, they're right at home on this list. Peanuts are rich in monounsaturated fats, which help improve cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart disease. But they're also packed with vitamin B1, thiamine, essential for brain and nervous system health. Thiamine supports the production of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers your brain relies on. And get this, some studies suggest peanuts may even help prevent cardiovascular disease and slow the development of certain cancers. 4. Hazelnuts, the heart-healthy beauty nut. Next on the list, hazelnuts. These rich, slightly sweet nuts are full of vitamin E and magnesium, a combo that's great for your heart and your skin. Vitamin E fights oxidative damage, while magnesium supports heart function and helps regulate blood pressure. Hazelnuts also promote healthy skin, hair, and nails, and may even reduce signs of aging, thanks to their skin-loving nutrient profile. If glowing skin and a strong heart are on your health checklist, hazelnuts deserve a spot in your snack drawer. We've covered the healthiest nuts, but now it's time to talk about the other side, the nuts that can actually be harmful to your health. Some of these might surprise you, especially since many people think they're safe or even healthy. But when consumed incorrectly, in excess, or not stored properly, these nuts can lead to serious health issues. So let's dive in and talk about the 6 most harmful nuts you should be cautious about or avoid entirely. The 6 most harmful nuts you should avoid. 1. Nutmeg, the hallucinogenic spice. You probably know nutmeg as a flavorful spice for baking or adding a little holiday magic to your beverages. But did you know it can be dangerous if consumed in large amounts? Nutmeg contains a compound called myristicin, which in excessive quantities can cause hallucinations, severe nausea, dizziness, and even seizures. In extreme doses, it can be toxic to the body and lead to serious nervous system issues. While a pinch in your pie is perfectly safe, consuming large amounts of nutmeg could land you in an emergency room. So enjoy your nutmeg in moderation. Stick to a pinch or 2 when cooking or baking and avoid consuming it in high doses. 2. Raw cashews, the poison ivy nut. You might think raw cashews are a healthy snack, but they actually carry a hidden danger. Raw cashews contain urushiol, the same toxin found in poison ivy. If you eat raw cashews that haven't been properly processed, you can develop skin rashes, allergic reactions, and in some cases, more severe symptoms like breathing difficulties or swelling. Fortunately, most cashews sold in stores are roasted or steamed treated to neutralize this toxin. But if you buy raw cashews, make sure they are labeled as properly processed or stick to roasted cashews to avoid the risk. So, while cashews are healthy when processed correctly, raw cashews are a definite no-go unless you're certain they've been handled properly. Real quick, if you're loving these tips, hit that subscribe button for more tips to help you live your healthiest life. 3. Expired walnuts, a hidden cancer risk. Walnuts are often considered one of the healthiest nuts out there, but there's a catch. If they're expired or improperly stored, they can be dangerous. Walnuts are especially susceptible to mold and oxidation, and when they're past their prime, they can harbor aflatoxins, a carcinogenic substance that's linked to liver damage and even cancer. The longer walnuts are stored improperly, the more likely they're to develop mold, which can lead to the presence of toxic aflatoxins. Always check the expiration date on your walnuts and store them in a cool, dry place in an airtight container. Make sure the nuts don't smell rancid or musty before eating. Freshness is critical here for your health. 4. Brazil nuts, the selenium overload nut. Brazil nuts are another nut you need to be cautious with, primarily because they're incredibly high in selenium, a mineral that's important for the body in small amounts. However, too much selenium can cause selenium toxicity, which leads to a range of symptoms like nausea, vomiting, hair loss, fatigue, and in extreme cases, nerve damage. Just a few Brazil nuts a day are more than enough to meet your selenium needs. Eating too many can push your intake over the safe limit. So while they're a great source of healthy fats and nutrients, limit your intake to just 2-3 Brazil nuts per day to avoid selenium toxicity. 5. Bitter almonds, the cyanide nut. This one might shock you. Bitter almonds contain a compound called amygdalin, which converts to cyanide when consumed. While it would take a large quantity of bitter almonds to cause a lethal dose of cyanide, eating too many can lead to poisoning symptoms like difficulty breathing, headaches, and dizziness. Fortunately, sweet almonds, the kind you typically buy at the store, do not contain amygdalin and are completely safe to eat. But bitter almonds are a completely different story. Unless you are a trained professional and know how to handle them safely, avoid them entirely. Stick to sweet almonds for all your snacking needs. 6. Macadamia nuts, the high-calorie, low-nutrient trap. You might think macadamia nuts are a luxurious, heart-healthy option, but here's the thing. They're packed with calories and often don't provide as much nutritional benefit compared to other nuts. Macadamias are high in fat, and while it's mostly heart-healthy monounsaturated fat, their calorie count can quickly add up. Eating too many macadamias can lead to weight gain and contribute to an unbalanced diet if you're not careful. What makes them even more misleading is that they're often marketed as a superfood with tons of health benefits, but their actual nutrient density doesn't match up with other options like almonds or walnuts. If you're watching your calorie intake or trying to keep a balanced diet, limit your macadamia nut consumption and focus on other nuts that offer more nutritional value per serving. How to choose the right nuts for your health. Now that you know which nuts to avoid, let's flip the script and talk about how to actually pick the best ones for your body and your taste buds. Here are 5 simple rules to make sure the nuts you're eating are doing your health favors, not damage. 1. Freshness first. Fresh is everything. Always choose nuts that are well stored and have a clean, natural smell. If they smell rancid, musty, or just plain weird, throw them out. Fresh nuts offer more nutrients, better taste, and a longer shelf life. 2. Raw and unsalted is best. When in doubt, go raw and unsalted. Roasted, flavored, or salted nuts might taste good, but they often come packed with added oils, sugars, and sodium. That's extra stuff your body doesn't need. Keep it clean and simple, your heart and waistline will thank you. 3. Whole nuts over pre-shelled. Whole nuts are your best bet. They retain more nutrients and are naturally protected from air and light, which can degrade their quality. But we get it, convenience matters. If you go for pre-shelled, make sure they're from a trusted brand and look for vacuum-sealed or airtight packaging to lock in freshness. 4. Check packaging and expiration dates. This one's quick but crucial. Always check the expiration date. Because nuts are high in healthy fats, they can go bad faster than you think. Look for well-sealed, airtight packaging that keeps oxygen and moisture out. Those are the real enemies of freshness. 5. Go organic when you can. Organic nuts are grown without harsh pesticides or synthetic chemicals, which means fewer toxins and a cleaner, more natural product for you. Yes, they can cost a bit more, but they often taste better, are better for the planet, and are worth it in the long run. So there you have it. While nuts can be a superfood powerhouse, not all of them are your friends. Sure, nutrient-packed options like walnuts, almonds, peanuts, and hazelnuts can support your heart, brain, bones, and overall wellness. But some nuts come with serious risks. Nutmeg, raw cashews, expired walnuts, Brazil nuts, and especially bitter almonds can be downright dangerous if eaten the wrong way or in the wrong amounts. So here's the bottom line. Always check for freshness. Choose raw, unsalted, and organic whenever possible. And above all, enjoy in moderation. That's the key to getting the benefits without the nasty side effects. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's your favorite nut? Have you ever had a weird or scary experience with one of these dangerous nuts? If this video helped you out, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a health tip that could make a real difference. Want to know more about the top foods for your health? Check out this next video.